We usually equate power with force, aggression, impact, and dominance. But force is only useful if the context matches the tool. A sledgehammer is devastating for demolition, but it is the wrong instrument for turning a screw. Friction often occurs when we try to exert influence in ways that conflict with our natural working styles. When the tool doesn't match the task, energy is wasted. We are stripping away the mysticism from 10 common zodiac archetypes to evaluate them strictly as psychological and operational models. Moving away from deterministic magic toward a behavioral framework allows us to test how these different working styles actually function in a professional environment. Traditional metrics like money or status are outcomes. They don't tell you how to actually move the needle on a Tuesday morning. To make this actionable, we categorize influence into 3 operational roles: initiators, sustainers, and analyzers. These roles are defined by 2 axes: execution speed, ranging from immediate to deliberate, and influence style, ranging from internal self-direction to external team direction. This creates a master matrix. The x-axis tracks how quickly you move, and the y-axis tracks whether your focus is on your own output or the output of a team. Finding your specific brand of influence means identifying where your natural working style lands on this chart. The aggressors are defined by high momentum and an external focus. They prioritize fast execution and visible influence. On our matrix, the Leo and Aries archetypes occupy the top fast quadrant. Using Aries-style initiation or Leo-style presence generates immediate forward motion. This is the energy required to rally a team and launch a project when others are hesitating. The trade-offs are specific. High-velocity work increases the risk of burnout and often results in missed granular details or the accidental exclusion of collaborative input. Aggressors are the right mechanism for starting a fire, but they are rarely the right tool for managing long-term maintenance. The endurers operate with deliberate speed and an intense internal focus. They value persistence over immediate optics. Dimming the aggressors, we find Scorpio, Capricorn, and Taurus in the slow internal quadrant. This quadrant is powered by Scorpio's focus in a crisis, Capricorn's daily discipline, and Taurus's consistency. These traits provide organizational resilience, allowing results to compound over long periods and providing stability when the market fluctuates. The trade-off is inflexibility. Endurers may mistake prolonged effort or personal suffering for productive output, even when the strategy is failing. They ensure a project survives, but they risk stagnation by failing to pivot when the external environment changes. The architects blend deliberate execution with systems-level thinking. They aren't just moving bricks, they are designing the structure. Next, we plot Virgo and Aquarius in the slow analytical quadrant. Combining Virgo's analytical planning with the independent perspective of Aquarius produces highly optimized systems that challenge standard ways of working. The trade-off involves analysis paralysis. Because the focus is on systemic perfection, launches are often delayed, and the architect can become isolated from the team's practical needs. Architects design the blueprint. However, they usually require the external pressure of an aggressor to actually move into production. The final group, the synthesizers, focuses on team dynamics and broad external execution. Sagittarius and Libra complete the matrix, occupying the final quadrant of team-focused execution. They use the goal-oriented knowledge of Sagittarius and the diplomacy of Libra to create team alignment. They are effective at ensuring everyone is moving towards the same big-picture goal. Their weakness is a lack of granular execution. They excel at culture and alignment, but often struggle with the repetitive daily grind required to finish a task. Synthesizers are cultural leaders, but they will fail without endurers or architects to handle the logistics of the work. This map is only useful if you use it to diagnose your current roadblock. Look at your project and ask, what is actually stopping progress right now? If a project is stalled and needs momentum, you should apply Aries or Leo tactics, initiating action and rallying others. If the environment is chaotic and needs stability, lean into Taurus or Capricorn strategies to build a disciplined foundation. If a system is running but inefficient, pivot to Virgo or Aquarius methods to optimize the workflow. Progress doesn't depend on having more energy. It depends on applying the specific behavioral style that matches your current phase of work. This framework is for the self-optimizer looking to conduct a behavioral audit and identify their own blind spots. It is not for anyone looking to use their sign as an excuse for an operational weakness. Success is the result of complementary working styles locking together to form a functioning machine. Identify your natural archetype. Then find partners or colleagues who possess the traits you lack. Operational effectiveness isn't a gift from the stars. It is the result of matching your natural working style to the specific environments where that style functions most efficiently.